I came back from my deployment only to find my wife with another man on my bed. You know, being in love is probably one of the most beautiful things in life, but it's also one of the most dangerous things. Life is all about risk, I know that. I joined the Marines as a private. Now I'm a corporal. Busted my butt, but I'm here. I want to stay a Marine for the rest of my life. Or at least I wanted to. I'm in a tough spot. I married my wife 3 years ago. When I married her I was so in love. Everything she did made me smile. How she looked at me, how she smiles, laugh, plays with her hair, I loved it all. Now I don't know if I love this woman at all. I was deployed for 8 months. Now while I was at base, my brothers at base would always tell me women only marry soldier for benefits. You know, benefit pays, healthcare, education, vacations, all that. They say wives gets lonely when we get deployed and bring home a friend while I'm here. I didn't listen to any of this, right? Not all women are like that, right? Well, I don't know anymore. It's not my place to say every woman is like this now. When I flew home, I had to take a 12-hour flight. I wanted to see my family so bad. A wife and a beautiful princess. Being away from my baby is like getting punched in the stomach a billion times until I see her again. Although, I chatted with her all the time. I go inside thinking they were there. I saw no one home. I sat down waiting for them. Called wife and she didn't pick up. No text, nothing. I went to the kitchen and I started hearing some thumps. It's coming from the basement. When I opened the door, I heard a guy moaning. I head down quietly. It benefited me that we have very soft furry-like carpet. And wow. I caught my wife blowing someone I graduated high school with. We weren't best friends or anything, but we did know each other. I couldn't believe this. Now I don't play this crap. I jumped on the bed and beat this man. Not brutally like other guys do. But enough to give him a black eye and a busted lip. He knew she's my wife. He knew I was away. Wife was screaming not to hit him. That she's sorry. Since that moment, my home was being at base. This home is nothing but ruined memories. My brothers were right about marriage, about my wife. Never again will I trust my wife, or if I divorce, I want to stay a Marine, which means it'll be a waste of time to marry again. Yes, we are still married. This was not too long ago. I regret staying with her every day. I look at her now, when she smiles at me I just look away, when she hugs me I just look at something else, putting one arm around her. When she tries to kiss me, I turn my head. Our favorite thing was to try out something we've never ate before. We would go to other states just to eat at the highest rated restaurants. We haven't done that since before the day I left to Asia. I'm just not in love anymore. When I talk about divorce she jumps on me saying she's so sorry, showing fake tears. That she will never do that again. That she loves me. She confessed to sleeping with him 3 times. I'm all over the place, I know, so while I was away, the entire time, she only slept with him 3 times? Yeah, okay. I'll be honest, I probably should be nominated for being the most distancing husband. She cries to me saying she misses me, that what she did was a mistake. That she'll do anything for us to be the same as before. We don't argue, but we are more than distant than enemies. She constantly suggests for us to go see a counselor. All they're going to do is tell us to make up. Anything that involves touching her, or making eye contact more than 1 second, I'm not doing it. That's why I'm not going. I wasn't worried about my daughter. She looks so much like me. She has my ears, eye color, and my blonde hair. I don't need no DNA test. And even if she wasn't mine, she my life. I would never leave her. She's the reason I don't divorce and finish off my marriage. One of my brothers at base didn't rub it in my face. I remember they saying, when you go home and find your wife on your bed with someone else, we going to say we told you so. But he didn't say that. He said I'm ruining my life with the right person. He said if I don't divorce, I will be miserable when I could find someone great. Yay, sure. I just want to go back home. But due to this pandemic, it won't happen. I wish everyone a blessing and stay inside safe. Hi guys, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Divorce now. Get a good lawyer and kick her out of your life. It won't work. Dismiss her now. Not all us women are scum though. Best of luck, op. Sorry man. Your friends are right, staying married will only make things worse for you and your daughter. Kids understand more than we realize. They will cathon if you just keep up appearances. You're right. He needs to leave her for not only himself, but for the child. I grew up in a very unhappy home with lots of yelling and screaming, and I wish mine would have divorced. But we didn't have the money, and my mom was still holding on to some desperate hope that he'd change. First, thank you for service. Without you, where would we even be? I could go on and on, But thank you for protecting all of us idiots. Second, I'm so sorry. I don't have advice, not that you asked. I'm just disgusted at how you were treated. People are ridiculous sometimes. Focus on yourself and your daughter. Be safe. Longer you stay married now, bigger the alimony bill later. Get out now. She will always betray you. How do you kiss a woman you caught blowing another guy? Respect yourself and get the hell out of there. She now knows you'll put up with anything. I haven't. That's disgusting. In almost 4 months I haven't kissed my wife. It's sad really. But I can't. Some people can't forgive themselves for cheating. Don't stay in a miserable marriage where you don't even know if you can trust your spouse. Get a divorce. I can't trust her. She's going to do it again when I leave again.